Good morning, my darling dreamers. Or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are on this third rock from the sun. This is a spirit baby reading, fertility reading, pregnancy reading. Take whatever signs you need. My name is Nilsa. For those of you who don't know me, this reading is for entertainment purposes only. I am the head fairy in charge of this realm. You may call me HFIC. So I am out of state right now. I stopped by a local Dollar Tree and I want to show you the decks that I picked up that I'm going to be using for the reading today. They're mostly Winnie the Pooh themed. They were in like the teaching arts and crafts section. So we have numbers, first words, some matching game, and letters. Is there another one in here? There's another one in here. A tree is significant. Okay. Make sure they're all empty. Oh, there's another one in here too. Look at that. Good thing I double checked. Wow. Good thing I double checked. Anyway, yeah, these are $1. So, those of you that are still new at channeling, or you're wanting to build your collection but are budget conscious, or you're like, I don't want to spend $50 or $100 on a deck, you could spend $3. Okay, so this is I ordered a tarot deck. It's not here yet. So we're not going to be doing tarot messages, but we're going to pull whatever signs that we can. I do have all the clairs, so I'm going to be hearing messages, getting visions and such as I'm pulling. I did want to share a dream I had last night that was very startling, I guess you can say. I was in a living room and I was like looking at somebody almost tucking in a 3 to 6 month old on a couch, just blankets around them to sit them up to secure them in. And then I'm looking at the baby and the person walks away and the baby's looking at me like, help me, help me. And they're falling forward and like they fall off the couch, and I woke up. I think that has to do with somebody like prematurely, you could be putting them in a car seat they're too small for, a stroller they're too small for, some kind of seat you forget to buckle them in. Just check twice. Like, just be careful. It's not worth it. Actions happen so quickly. And it's something you would spend the rest of your life not forgiving yourself for, something that simple. So I feel like, please be careful. The baby did kind of have blondish hair, like my hair color, okay? And it was tiny. So if you know anybody that has like a tiny blonde baby or almost baldish baby, you know, say, hey, you can send them this reading, or just tell them, you know, don't leave your baby on the couch, okay? I am hearing Timothy, Timothe, Timothy. So that's significant from someone. We have one honey pot and we have one ribbon on the other side. One honey pot. So somebody here is going to be having one son. The father could be named Timothy. That could be significant. I will be pulling letters later. I said sun, and what comes out? The sun. So Winnie the Pooh, the sun in tarot is also happiness, good things. Okay, we have oven and we have hole. So a bun in the oven coming soon. We have 7/7 and we have 6. So July and June are going to be significant. Your address of your house could be like 776. So when you hear numbers showing up in readings, I want you to think of anything. I'm not saying to force it to fit, but if you're telling yourself, well, yeah, June and July is not that important yet, but if your address or your license plate is 776, then it's coming to you for that reason. So sometimes we're quick to dismiss signs that are for us because we can't think of where it applies to, and then we'll see it in real time and go, oh, you know, that's this, or that's my phone number, that's whatever. So we have a ball. So one of your kids could be into sports. Piglet could be your favorite. I dropped one. What's it say? It says ears. Piglet could be your favorite. Maybe you had big ears when you were little, ears that stuck out. Piglet has big ears that stick out, so that could be for you as well. If you have ears that stuck out, you're like, maybe your kid's gonna have that as well. We have 0 and we have B. Honeybee there. Could be a messy baby. He's very messy. Buy some extra wipes. Buy some extra wipes. But you see here, even Winnie the Pooh, his clothes are too small. There's just something coming through, especially with that dream about maybe something's not quite right, the right fit, and it could almost be dangerous. We have a tree. See how he's climbing something? If you have toddlers at home, be very careful with them climbing something tall. It could even, they could have even gone up, let's say they're 3 or 4 years old and they know how to go up the stairs and they do it all the time. So you don't think twice about it. You don't think twice. There could be something on the stairs, or they could be going too fast. So be careful. Hold their hand. Make sure they're holding the railings. All right, we have dirt here. We have rabbit on the other side. We have some dirt. Talk to me about this. Oh, I did say your kid might be messy. It's kind of messy. Messy little child. Boys are messy, though. We have 1 and we have 9. There is someone watching who could already have had a baby when they were 19 years old. And your kid is could be kind of big now. They could be 9 years old, 15, something like that. I did channel that there's somebody that has 3 kids from someone and they're separating from that person, and they're gonna have a 4th kid with like their new true love. It could be like a new soul connection or something. So the other person you were with, you could have just been with them because you knew them from high school, or you were with them in college, you were with them for so long, and then you guys changed and you met somebody you love. So 19 is significant. Again, that was an age somebody had a baby, or you could have, you know, terminated a pregnancy when you were 19 and the baby's coming back. That's another message for someone. I just heard Babalu. Someone could be of Cuban ancestry, or Ricky or Lucy could be important. Ricky or Lucy. All right, so we have a vase. We have Roo. A little baby kangaroo. Australia can be significant. We have the vase and we have carrots. Carrots are about health. They're also about your eyes. So for those of you, I love sharing other messages I get when certain symbols come out. Beta carotene is very good for your eyes. So sometimes if you're doing charm readings and you see carrots, I also want you to apply that. It has something to do with your eye health, your optic health, as well as visions. The vase here, somebody's going to be getting flowers soon, or you've already received flowers. I recently received flowers, get well flowers from a procedure I had, and they were so beautiful, and I kind of manifested it, but also I'm so grateful, and they're so beautiful, because I was like, I want flowers. I want somebody to send me flowers. Ooh, let's go fly a kite. Oh yeah, kite. Somebody could be going on a trip soon, flying. So the movie The Matrix is going to be significant for somebody. Maybe you're obsessed with Keanu Reeves, or you're obsessed with saying everything's escaping the Matrix. Because when they go to visit the Oracle, they say, the lady says to Neo, don't worry about the vase. And then he goes to look for it and he hits it and it breaks. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. And she said, I told you not to worry about it. And she said, the trippy thing is, this is probably not verbatim. The tricky thing is, would you have broken it if I didn't say anything? And so because early cognition can affect future outcomes, sometimes oracles don't always get the full picture. We don't get full details. Well, it'll be a puzzle with some missing pieces, because if we give you those pieces early, or we're given those pieces to give you early, and then you can change the whole picture, and then none of the pieces will fit, and now you have a completely new picture. And it can be very frustrating for people. I mean, I've been on that end where I want certain information and nobody's getting anything because I'm not meant to know. And so for somebody that likes to plan ahead, it's extremely unnerving, okay? There's the flowers, piglets, the flowers. You might have found a flower that's across your path. I'm hearing like you're walking and you notice, oh, there's a flower on the ground. I went to go to my car a few weeks ago and there was a hibiscus behind my car, and my hibiscus trees are very far away from it. I don't know how it got over there. And I was like, I'll take it as a spirit baby sign. Thank you. Thank you. You deserve flowers. Yes, you do. We have the bee. There's the flowers. Somebody's baby's name or your name or the father's name starts with a B. I'm hearing something like Barrett or Bryant. Becca. Ooh, strong Becca. Strong Becca. And if your name's not Becca, then there's somebody around you that passed on named Becca that might be crossing back. Oh yeah, bouncing in, coming back. Boop boop boop. Hi, peekaboo. Coming back Earth side. Becca, like Rebecca. And if they were called Becky, they preferred Becca, or if they were called Becca, they preferred Becky, but I heard Becca. Pot. Here's Piglet again. Pot is self-explanatory. Sun came out again. So you might be under the influence while you conceive a son. The last reading I did, I said somebody's doing it you're gonna be like having fun, and I think that came out too. Someone's gonna be a little high, a little high to make your little guy. Please don't fall. Thank you. 4, but this is also like 4 of Cups, and we have your left. So somebody was upset that someone had left. Woo! Whoa! Another 4 came through. This was 4 months ago. 4 months ago, somebody left. 4 months ago. That's coming through as significant. Let me see if I can get any names. Okay, I'm hearing Joey. So, like, if you're in a soul connection or you are dating somebody named Joey. I'm hearing I'm hearing the song Jolene. So someone's a very big Dolly Parton fan, like a huge Dolly Parton fan. I've never been to Dollywood, but this is someone, you might have been singing that song today or it came out, Jolene, Jolene. So this could have been 4 months ago. We have a play. We have a house, and then we have fun. So somebody likes swinging. They want you to have more fun because somebody's been sitting around in their house. So you have a spirit baby that's been watching you. Maybe if you're in a separation, they've been watching you mope about in your house, and they want you to go out and have fun and play. But this is like both of you. There's like 2 swings here. This is you and the father. This necklace is itchy. This necklace is itchy. Bad decision. What? Yeah, I see the Barbie. She's so cute. Oh, boy again, okay? Strong boy energy. So Christopher, Robin can be significant. I just heard 3, 2, 1. So there might be an upcoming pregnancy for somebody that, let's say, you were told you were going to have 3 kids, and then the readings could have changed to now that you were having 2, and then it changed to now you're having 1. So there's something going on. I heard 3, 2, 1. It could even be that there's 3. You might have had two terminations, and then you were supposed to have 3. There's something wrong with 3. 3, 2, 1. It could even be 3 sacs, and then it just goes down to 1. You end up having 1 boy came out again, so maybe you have 2 boys. Here's the B. The B is coming through strong. So some of the names I want you to keep in mind, it could be a last name as well, with like the Bryant that I heard, or Brian. There's some last names that start with B, like Bryant, Bradley. I can't think of any right now. I'm so focused on Tigger. You might have seen videos of tigers. You might have seen videos on tigers on your feed. So with the 2, so with the 3, 2, 1, so maybe it starts off as 2 and it goes down to 1 son, or it started off as 3 and you end up with twin boys. And yes, I love doing readings where there's cute baby princesses, but that's been coming through. You're watching, it's coming through very strong. And here, I will protect you. So you might have grown up without influences. So we have 1 book, and we have, what is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 months. They want you to read books during your pregnancy, or you've been reading books about pregnancy. You could have been reading what to expect before you're expecting, what to expect when you're expecting. Something about someone here is a bibliophile. But there's a clock up here, so it's definitely the full, like the full 9 months. You might commit to reading a new different book every month that you're pregnant as a kind of like a reward to on a journey together. Like, I'm going to read this series, and then I'm going to read this series, and in between nursing I want to read these books. Pooh Bear has no pants. All right, Kite came out again. Kite came out again, flying. So somebody could be in the Air Force, somebody could be a pilot. We have Spoon, that's also about cuddling. Somebody likes to spoon. But Pooh Bear is wearing no pants. That's appropriate. Pooh Bear is wearing no pants. So spooning leads to forking. There's no pants here. Somebody's flying to someone. Their father, or whoever's watching, father, mother could live in another state. Or you meet them when you're flying somewhere on vacation, on a trip, something like that. Maybe you met them in college. You're in college now, but you're in college out of state, and that's how you meet them. But spooning leads to forking. So if you are not planning, and I've been repeating, I'm going to repeat it again. If you're not planning on conceiving a child this winter, but you like to hang out with your friend Mary Jane, it's a very specific message. Just use protection if that's not something that you're planning on. I just heard that song. You were right. I can't get enough of you. Leave it all to bloom. You were right. It's by Rufus Du Sol. So something's saying, yes, you're right. This is exactly how it happens for someone. So we have bathtub, we have soap, we have a little boat there. So you could have like one parent that's very clean, and then one parent that's a little dirty. I don't know. I know, like, I have OCD, and I'm gonna be intense with the wipies, like, you got something on your face. Don't touch me, your hands are sticky. So I know but I already know that. I'm going in anticipating, like, it's a messy job. I mean, we're messy, but we can help ourselves. Oh, umbrella, rain. We got hammer, and we have soap again. Okay, so somebody could be redoing their shower, redoing your bathtub, or getting your dream tub or something. This is also, be very careful if you're pregnant right now. Be very careful not slipping. Be careful not to slip, all right? We have a 10 here. This is October. This is also 10 months. Somebody is going to be pregnant the full 10 months. Somebody's going to go into labor when it's raining out. It's going to be raining, and you say, you know, this is kind of sucky because you're like, you know, you're walking to the car in the rain if you don't have a garage, and then, you know, you're walking into the entrance there, So keep an umbrella in your car or in your hospital bag if you're pregnant right now, okay? We have hammer. I want to look into this a little bit more. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. 10 came out. What is up with these numbers? See? 10. 10, 10. October 10th. You could have been seeing 10, 10 a lot before this reading. What is the hammer? We have 8. We have pumpkins. So pumpkins are a sign for you. Talk to me about this hammer. Why is this hammer here? Woo, woo, woo. Thank you. Woo, that's a lot. Okay, none of these add up. Give me a second. We have apples, table, bowl, chair. Oh, flowers again. Okay, so it could be a pilot or a chef, or maybe even a contractor is the father. There's books on the table. Again, you might have books on your coffee table right now. You could be eating healthier. You could be having a bowl of applesauce. Some of you are getting your nursery ready right now. And you're going to be wanting, I'm seeing a green chair. So some of you might already know if you're having a boy and you were drawn to this reading. There are 2 apples here. So there is a high chance there's someone watching that will have twin boys. I only have 1 boy name picked out. So like if I had twin boys, I don't like the second name like my husband picked out. So let's just hope one day I just have 1. I mean, obviously I would love the second one, but yeah. It would probably take the full 10 months to like commit to a name. I like witchy names. I'm like Salem. We have the tree. So the book, The Giving Tree. If you haven't read the book, The Giving Tree, buy it anyway for your kid. It's really good. Read it with them. Oh, here's the nail. Oh, okay. Okay, gross. Hammer and nail. Somebody wants to get nailed. Somebody's about to get nailed. Nailed. 8 came out on the letter D. Oh, okay. Oh. We have a 0. We have a pillow. Oh, I said O, and maybe that's not a 0. Maybe it's an O. It landed on the D. So there's that. Use your imagination. 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 Tree came out again. Okay, again, be careful. See how he's hanging off? Again, the be careful. I'm only saying be careful if you are not trying to conceive. You can't say HFIC didn't warn you. Okay, any last calls here? These are not easy to shuffle. Thank you. Okay, we have a garden. And we have a brush. This is about taking care of yourself and your house. Taking care of yourself and your house. Oh, here's a little boy. Brushing his hair, Christopher. Christopher Robin. Brushing his hair. And we have gardening. So he might like follow you around. He might be a mama's boy. But you can teach him good habits. Willy Wonka is significant for somebody. We have friend. So you could have a friend named Willie, Wilhelmina, or any of the character names of Willy Wonka. It was Charlie, right? Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Charlie. I did bring up that name. I was like, how about Chuck? Sure. What did I say? Yeah, Chucky. I said, Chucky. He said no. And I was like, I just like it so that we can get a shirt like, you know, good guy dolls. You don't You don't duck with the chuck. I'm your friend to the end. Okay, anyway. We have honey. Oh, thank you. 0. Okay, we have 0 and then we have honey. So there could be something that is going to be having some honey in. Let's say you drink tea and you usually put honey and milk in your tea. And one of your symptoms about being pregnant is going to be like, I can't have honey in my tea anymore. It makes me sick, or the smell makes me sick. There's something going on there where you're not going to want to have any. That's going to be a big sign for you. We have gardening again. We have poo. So somebody could be doing a Winnie the, I know they're all Winnie the Pooh cards. Somebody could be doing a Winnie the Pooh nursery, and you could be getting flowers from, oh, here we go, flower. There you go. Flowers from your own garden to put into the nursery. Some of you could be sketching, stenciling, like making your own wallpaper on the wall there, like hand painting flowers as well, or hand painting some scenes from Winnie the Pooh. Okay, last call here. We have Kanga. So seeing signs of Kanga, you know, the mother, that's a big sign. We have brooms, sweeping, getting it ready. I'm seeing somebody get a nursery ready. It's like a little early, but you're like painting, or you're buying furniture, you're cleaning an extra room, you're getting stuff out of a room to prepare it for a nursery. Woo, come on. Sorry. Oh, okay, I like this. We got coat. I almost bought a coat today. Okay, yes. We have coat. We have friend. We have Eeyore. So somebody's friend is sad. Somebody's friend is sad. Let's look at this. Okay, so we have coat and hat. So I'm hearing uniform. This is somebody's friend that wears a uniform. Could even be the father. Look closer. There's somebody that is a little depressed around you. Take a closer look. There's someone that needs to go out and play. We have a really depressed friend here. This could even be, let's say if you're in separation, you gave them space and you haven't really checked on them. They're waiting for them to check on you or whatever. There could be somebody here that's really sad and they're saying, look closer, or go see them. Something's going on there. Anything else? Thank you. 733. So it could also be 373, but 733 just came out. Could be July 3rd, March 7th as well. Let's go into some letters. This has been a little bit of an extended reading. Let's get some letters. Let's get some letters. Okay, we have F and we have Queen. We have F, so your name, we have the mom here, Queen. Your name could start with an F. Could be like, I don't know, Fiona, Faye. I can't think of any F women names besides Faye and Fiona. I really can't. I'm getting other messages right now, so we'll move on. Other side is flower and river. So flower is very strong. I just heard tattoo. So maybe the flower is coming through because somebody has a tattoo, like a flower tattoo on their wrist or something. You could be living by a river, or river is on your baby name list. Like River Phoenix. I just heard, who told you? We have that clock again. We also have the letter C. So with that clock, the timing that I'm getting in this reading is precise with that. Somebody separated like 4 months ago, and then somebody's going to conceive and be pregnant, almost overdue. We have the letter P. We have peas, like two. Okay, again, 2 peas in a pod. Somebody here is having twins. 2 peas in a pod. If any of you watching do end up having twin boys, just know they might be a mama's boy, but they're going to look identical to the father and be like they're little twins. Whatever skill sets they have, they're going to get them. We have G, we have grass. So definitely playing sports like, you know, baseball, lacrosse, soccer, football. R came out again. River came out again. We have Y. We have a yo-yo. Yo-yo's coming in and out. So this could have been somebody that was coming in and out. But newsflash, honey, they're going to have to stay. Okay, oh, my ears. They're like, yeah, stay in. You're going to have to stay in your life. You're going to have to stay in your life. We have Z and we have zebras. Okay. Zebras are about camouflage and blending in, right? They can't do that anymore. They can't hide in the background. Zebras are, they look like this so that when they're in to protect themselves from predators, when they're all working together. So this could have been somebody that's a little promiscuous because there's a lot of zebras. They all stand together and like the predators can't see where one ends and one's begins. So it's hard for them to hunt them down and like that, okay? But they're going to they can't be in a crowd anymore. What did we call it? We said it wasn't a third party. It was just like a crowded party. What fell? Easel. We had the letter E and easel fell. Okay, we have vase. Ooh, vase came out again. Different deck. Different characters. Vase came out. So somebody, maybe you're into pottery. Maybe your name is like Vanessa. Maybe you did get flowers, but you don't own it. Somebody here doesn't own a vase. And you're saying, that's not me, I don't own a vase. Bitch, how are you going to get flowers if you don't, where the fuck are you going to put them? You better hope that whoever brings you flowers brings you the vase with the flowers. So with like the law of attraction, be ready. If you want flowers, have a vase in your house so that when someone gets you some, you can put it in there. Yeah. Okay. Clock. And we have dress. DC, Washington, DC can be significant. All right, we have 1 o'clock as well. So let's say you're meeting somebody at 1 o'clock. That's significant. Or the baby's going to be born at 1 o'clock. We have a blue dress. Umbrella did come out again. We have you and we have umbrella. So those I think are 2 things to get ready for, or that will be signs for you. The umbrella as well as having like a vase in your house. Be prepared. Any other name? Thank you. Okay, cute. We have kitten. We have kitten, and the letter K is significant. We have leaf, and we have L. And then we have slide and the letter S. This could be somebody sliding into your DMs. Oh, and grass came out again, and horn. So we have G and we have H. With this horn here, this it reminds me of this show that only certain people know called How I Met Your Mother, where Ted would go and get the blue horn for Robin. Oh, remember Robin came out earlier too. Would go and get the blue horn. Could be Batman and Robin. Yeah, Ted Mosby. Have you met Ted? That's cute. All right, subscribe if you like these type of readings and you enjoyed yourself. If you made it this long, you probably should subscribe because you have patience for these long readings. Again, my name is Nilsa, and all my information's in the description. I'll see you real soon.